You know when people say hindsight is 2020? What if I told you there's chatter that Selena Gomez actually warned Justin Bieber years before things got serious with Hailey Bieber, maybe giving him a kind of foresight into what was coming? Was it just fan imagination, or did Selena see something others didn't? Today, we're diving into what the evidence shows, what fans are saying, and how this could have shaped relationships, careers, and public perception. First, some context. Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber had an on-and-off relationship spanning roughly 2010 to 2018. Hailey Bieber, back then Hailey Baldwin, started appearing in Justin's life and they married in 2018. That timeline alone sparks curiosity. Fans often wonder, what did Selena know and when did she know it? Here's what's known. There is no confirmed report from Selena herself, or any credible outlet stating that she warned Justin about Hailey before he got together with her. No interviews, no public statements, no verified sources, nothing official. What we do have is a lot of chatter online. Fan threads, TikTok speculation, Reddit discussions, and social media comments connecting dots from old interviews, Selena's lyrics, and reported emotional states. Fans interpret certain moments in songs as evidence that Selena might have been aware of future drama, but again, there's no concrete proof. Still, some public events feed these rumors. Selena has spoken openly about fan hate and negativity aimed at Hailey. In 2023, she addressed the situation, asking fans to stop sending death threats and hateful messages. She even condemned online bullying toward Hailey, calling for kindness. Hailey herself has responded through her representatives, dismissing claims that she engaged with negative posts about Selena, labeling many of these narratives as fabricated by content creators. Some fans dig deeper, interpreting Selena's song lyrics as cryptic messages tied to her past with Justin. Certain emotional lines are seen as warnings or reflections, and some fan threads speculate that Selena and her circle may have been wary of aspects of Justin's behavior. Again, this is all fan interpretation, but it keeps the story alive. So what if this warning had happened on Selena Gomez? If she actually tried to warn Justin, it might cast her as perceptive, protective, or cautious about her own feelings. Fans could see her lyrics and public statements in a new light, reading them as hints of foresight rather than just heartbreak. Her songs about trust, heartbreak, and moving on might be reinterpreted as subtle signals sent years ago. Justin Bieber's side is interesting too. If he received such a warning, it could make fans question his past decisions, especially how he handled relationships and advice from people close to him. Did he ignore the signs, or was he unaware of the gravity of what was happening? Either way, fans who believe this theory see a side of Justin that is less attentive, maybe even a little careless with emotional warnings. Hailey Bieber's perspective adds another layer. If the warning were real, some might wonder why it didn't change anything. Did it make her feel defensive? Was she seen as someone who interfered or unfairly blamed? Publicly, Hailey avoids drama, and her reps insist that timelines were appropriate, that there was no wrongdoing or overlap in relationships. Her image has always been one of maturity and low-key handling of situations, but in fan discussions, she sometimes gets caught in the middle of theories that frame her differently than the reality she presents. Fan reactions are split. Some believe Selena foresaw trouble and tried to intervene. They point to songs, subtle interview hints, and emotional patterns as proof. Others dismiss it as dramatized storytelling, claiming fans just want to create extra conflict where none exists. On social media, comments range from, if Selena warned him, he didn't listen, to this is fan fiction, stop turning speculation into fact. And I wonder Justin's side of that story. Sympathy and frustration for Selena also appear, with fans debating whether she was hurt or just trying to protect herself emotionally. Fans often analyze her music, thinking that certain lines may refer to both Justin and Hailey. Some lyrics about heartbreak, uncertainty, or trust are seen as evidence that Selena had insights about future events. Yet others argue this unfairly vilifies Hailey, implying she's responsible for drama that never officially existed. Official statements and timelines confirm that there was no inappropriate overlap between Selena and Justin once Hailey came into the picture. Still, fans continue reading between the lines, looking at what could happen next. If a credible source ever emerges, an old interview, a private message, or an audio clip, confirming Selena warned Justin, it would ignite a media frenzy. Fans would dissect every song, every statement, and every past interview, trying to find hints of foresight. For Justin, it could bring renewed scrutiny over past decisions, questioning whether he ignored valuable advice. Hailey might have to address this story publicly, despite her usual approach of avoiding unnecessary drama. Depending on her response, she could reinforce her mature stance or be forced to defend herself from fan-driven theories. Selena's music and public persona often revolve around heartbreak, growth, and personal strength. If fans truly believed she warned Justin, it adds a new dimension to her story, showing her as someone who not only felt, but foresaw emotional turbulence. It makes her more relatable to fans who have had complicated relationships, and it could even spark renewed interest in her older songs, with fans searching for hidden messages or meanings. At the same time, it risks reopening old wounds and bringing back online negative fans who still debate the love triangle, even years later. For Justin, this could reshape how fans see his past actions. If he ignored a warning from Selena, some might view him as reckless, oblivious, or unwilling to confront difficult truths. While many fans have already moved on, the rumor could fuel fresh criticism for those who hold him accountable for the ups and downs of his relationship history. It's not necessarily damaging to his career in a broad sense. Justin has maintained his popularity and continues to release music successfully, but it adds a layer of personal scrutiny that follows him in public discussions. Hailey's situation is delicate. She's known for keeping a low-profile, drama-free image, focusing on modeling, business ventures, and her personal life without inviting unnecessary controversy. But if this story about a warning gains traction, she may feel compelled to address it publicly. For fans of Selena, the warning implies some past tension, which can make Hailey appear as a figure caught in historical conflict she didn't create. Her approach so far has been clear: maintain poise, avoid escalation, and let official statements and actions define her narrative. One reason this story remains so compelling is the absence of clear evidence. Fans love mysteries, and speculation fills in the blanks. No audio clips, messages, or interviews exist that confirm a warning. Everything is pieced together from song lyrics, selective interviews, and fan interpretations. Celebrities naturally protect private moments, so even if Selena offered advice to Justin privately, the world may never know. Meanwhile, media outlets often amplify what drives engagement, making stories like this linger long after the actual events. Social media amplifies these debates constantly. Some fans speculate that certain lyrics in Selena's songs were direct warnings, while others believe they were simply expressions of personal feelings or heartbreak. Many Reddit threads and TikTok videos suggest that she had insight into Justin's relationship patterns, but fans disagree over whether those insights were communicated or ignored. On platforms like Twitter and Instagram, comments range from "Selena tried," "He didn't listen," to "This is just wishful thinking," highlighting the divide between belief and skepticism. Looking at possible outcomes, if new information ever surfaces, perhaps an interview clip, private messages, or other credible confirmation, it could significantly alter how fans and the media perceive the story. Selena could gain recognition for foresight, Justin might face renewed criticism for past decisions, and Hailey could find herself needing to respond publicly, even if she prefers to stay private. Alternatively, the three could clarify their positions together, putting fan speculation to rest and showing maturity in handling complex personal histories. Another angle is the effect on fan culture. This rumor reinforces a pattern where fans dissect every lyric, social media post, or interview snippet, looking for hidden meaning. It shows how invested people are in celebrity relationships, and how narratives can persist for years, even decades, without verification. Songs are interpreted as messages, social media comments are analyzed for hidden intent, and fans craft timelines based on small bits of information. At the end of the day, there's no confirmed proof that Selena Gomez officially warned Justin Bieber about Hailey. What exists are songs, memories, fan interpretations, and emotional speculation, all the pieces that make celebrity culture so fascinating and complicated. The story continues to intrigue because it involves three high-profile personalities whose lives are constantly in the public eye. Fans will continue to debate, interpret, and theorize, and each new statement, post, or add fuel to the conversation. So what does this all mean? For now, it's a story about perception and interpretation, about how private warnings, heartbreak, and personal insight might be seen in hindsight. Selena, Justin, and Hailey all have established careers and personal lives, but fans can't help piecing together narratives from what little they see. And while nothing has been officially confirmed, the idea that Selena may have warned Justin continues to spark curiosity, discussion, and even debate among fans worldwide. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Selena warned Justin? Or do you think this is just fan speculation taking on a life of its own? Either way, the story continues to fascinate.